What would you do on me?
Oh my God, I
you
would
look-
never ask.
I am
I would
perfect.
never ask.
I get this question
Do you?
every time I
Right,
go
I
out.
would think-
Every time, probably 10 times a night.
Yeah.
But no, and I
How
always
honest
give.
are you?
I always say this. You look amazing.
I know,
Pascal.
but you gotta say that.
Of course, someone would go home and be
like
very
the French
upset.
Don Johnson.
Right. A lot of what you talk about on your podcast is the inside and things we can be doing that would help us to feel good, and that helps us because that's a part of looking good.
Correct.
Is that yes?
And I always joke with people. I mean, I do plastic surgery, but I'm in the happiness business. And so a lot of that is trying to evaluate during a consultation whether this person is ultimately going to be happy with what they had done.
Right.
So there are times where you realize, in the rare instances, like Pascal talked about, where it feels like it's not motivated specifically because they want to do these things. It could be because they're trying to find a husband or a date, or it could be because they have a bad marriage, or they have things that they have to work on. So those are really, really important factors in determining whether they'll ultimately be satisfied with the surgery.
And how do you evaluate that? How do you know?
Tricks you can find, especially, for example, like a rhinoplasty. Like we talked about, it's one of the more common surgeries. And a lot of times they come in and I'll ask them, name 2 or 3 things that you would like to have fixed on your nose. So people who have specific concrete things, so I have a bump on my nose, I have a wide tip, or I have my nose hooks down. Those ones typically, we can at least say at the end of the surgery, we did those things. The bump's gone, the tip's straight, whatever the issue is. But every once in a while, there's a person who says, oh, I don't know, I don't like my face, I don't like my nose. And so that non-specific kind of answer sometimes indicates that there's more going on and they might not be happy with the surgery.
So he's from what I've seen, okay,